What's up, YouTube? James here. I'm here with a deck profile on my long overdue Rescue Rabbit and Inzektors deck. So Rabbit-Inzektors is what I would call this deck. Yeah, I haven't really done deck profiles of my own decks. Usually I just get other deck profiles of people's decks, like at locals or any other event and stuff. But yeah, I thought I'd do a deck profile on my Rabbit-Inzektor deck, and you guys can tell me what you think. Originally, this was supposed to be up around May 4th because that was the day I got first place with this deck at a local tournament. And I'm going to show you guys this here. We usually just have a little whiteboard at our local store, and that's the top is usually posted. I got first, Rabbit-Inzektors. Ken got second, Inzektors. Max got third place. He was playing Dino Rabbits, and in fourth place was Josh. He was playing Chaos Dragons, and yeah. So it was like 19 duelists, and yeah. So I just brought the deck. I wasn't expecting to get first place or even top at all, and I was just trying to. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to test some decks out, or the deck out, to see if I wanted to bring it up to a regionals up in Seattle. And why this video is being uploaded now, probably, or later than May 4th, is because I was planning on going to the regionals and then doing a deck profile of it after, because you know it wouldn't really have a surprise factor if I did a deck profile of it beforehand at Seattle for the Seattle regionals. But I ended up not going to the Seattle regional, so I should have just did the deck profile earlier, but I'm doing it now. Some of the cards are in different sleeves because they're in my binder, like the pink and blue and the offsides white, because I'm currently just playing Tour Guide Inzektors as my deck. And for fun, I just play Frog Monarchs. But I thought I would just piece all this together and do a deck profile of it for you guys. So yeah, just bear with me and I'll do the deck profile of it. I'm kind of feeling sick, or maybe some allergies are kicking in right now. But yeah, to start it off with the main deck, play 3 Rescue Rabbit, 3 Sabersaurus, 3 Kabazauls. Sorry, it's kind of messy. 3 Tour Guide from the Underworld, and 1 Sangan, 1 Gorz, 1 Blackluster Soldier, 3 Effect Veiler, 1 Battle Fader, and 1 Dimensional Alchemist. I got rid of all my Dimensional Alchemists, but I'll just read the effect and all the other parts of the card right now for you guys. For those of you who don't know what Dimensional Alchemist does, Dimensional Alchemist is a 4-star light fairy type monster. Its effect is once per turn, you can activate this effect to remove from play the top card of your deck and give this card 500 attack until the end phase. When this card is destroyed and sent from your side of the field to your graveyard, you can select one of your remove from play monsters and return it to your hand. So some of the combos I did with Dimensional Alchemist when I was using this deck was if I had a remove from play Rescue Rabbit, whether I had already used it or I used Gold Sark to get it removed. If D-Alch left the field, Dimensional Alchemist, and was destroyed and sent to the grave, I would just add my removed to the hand. I would add Rabbit to my hand, Battle Fader, because when I use Battle Fader, after he gets destroyed, afterwards he gets banished instead of going to the graveyard, and I can just get that back to my hand. Let's see here. If I remove from play, other monsters like Tour Guide, anything else in the deck, Blackluster Soldier, Gorz, all that jazz. And yeah, Battle Fader, my reason for playing Battle Fader, I just really like Battle Fader, stopping the whole battle phases, or ending the battle phases. Pretty awesome. It's good, when people just try to pop you, like if they're playing Inzektors and then they try to go for the OTK and you just drop Battle Fader and it just stops them. And hopefully you have a way to gain an advantage or take control of the game again after they spam the field and stuff, but it's usually pretty hard. So you know you gotta know when you use battle fade and stuff. So you know it's really good against a variety of decks, and you know it's just situational, but you know, yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so on to the spells. One Monster Reborn, of course. Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, a Gold Sarcophagus, a Pot of Avarice, a Creature Swap, a Book of Moon, Mind Control, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, and 2 Forbidden Lands. I do Gold Sarc, you know, like I mentioned before with Dimensional Alchemist, and other than that, I can use Gold Sarc to get let's see, Rabbit, and then if I have Tour Guide, so I just summon Tour Guide, get out Tour Guide's target, usually another Tour Guide or Sangan, go into Leviair, detach, if it's all okay with your opponent, of course, unless they have responses, and then you just grab Rabbit from the remove. Or if I set up with if I don't have any of those cards, I'll just Gold Sarc, and within like 2 turns I'd get Rabbit to my hand. Or you know, you could, after you have, or if you use Rabbit and you had Gold Sarc, then you just activate Gold Sarc to try to get Pot of Avarice, and you know, just reuse your dinos and stuff. Sorry about the crappy explanations, I'm not really good at doing that stuff. Trap, Solemn Judgment, 2 Solemn Warning, 2 Torrential Tribute, 2 Bottomless Trap Hole, Compulse, and a Magic Cylinder. I like Magic Cylinder because I can get damage off of them if they're not going to destroy it and they just attack me. I just negate the attack, and it's like a hit to the face right back to them. But yeah, and now to why this deck's kind of unique, other than like maybe just the random Dialk and Gold Sarc, is I side Inzektors. So 3 Inzektor Dragonfly, 3 Inzektor Hornet, 3 Inzektor Centipede, 2 Inzektor Hopper. This was before Galactic Overlord. I still would rather play this because I don't really have room for Ladybug right now, unless, you know, I do take out some room for extra deck space, because that's the only reason why I kind of want to play Ladybug too. Or unless I just keep going to move Dragonfly and Centipede up to level 4 instead of level 5. 1 Giga Mantis, 2 Inzektor Sword Zecaliburs, and a Foolish Burial. Get that Hornet in the grave. Ugh. So, onto my extra deck. Text message, woo! My token, Omi, Shaolin Showdown, if you guys don't know. I play 1 Armory Arm, 1 Ally of Justice Cataster, 1 Scrap Dragon. I go into Scrap Dragon off of Gorz most of the time with my effect Veiler, so 2 Dolka, 2 Logia, of course, Wind-Ups and Mains, 2 Leviairs, 1 Giga Brilliant, 1 number 17 Leviathan Dragon, 1 number 30 Acid Golem, a Utopia, and a Utopia Ray. So usually when I play, I usually side out. If I'm going to side into Inzektors, this is how I do it. So I'm just like done playing with my opponent, and you know, I shuffle a little bit, and then when we side, game 2, I would just take my side deck and I would just combine it like this. Of course I would remove the exact same amount, and I'd show it to them that I had 15 in the side, and take out 15 so that they don't think I'm just like shoving in a bunch more cards. And that way they don't know like how much you really do take out, you know, smoke screen siding or whatever you guys want to call it. So cards I'd side out, of course, because now that I'm going to play Inzektors, I take out Sabersaurus, Kabazauls, Pot of Avarice. I keep Battle Fader. Gold Sarc, don't need that. Kabazauls. I don't know, I forgot if I keep Magic Cylinder or not. Sabersaurus, Dimensional Alchemist, 1 Lance, Rabbit, Kabazauls, Sabersaurus, Rabbit, and Rabbit. Let me count that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2 more cards. I think I have a list on my computer of what I usually take out. Hold up. Could just be whatever you want now. I mean, you can, if you don't want to play the Warning, the Veiler. I don't like 2 warnings for some reason, so I could take out a warning. And a Bottomless or a Lance. So something like this. And now you're playing Inzektors. So yeah. You know, the explanation for why, I don't even know if I just explained it or not, but combine the both decks. I combined both decks because I didn't know what I wanted to play. So by playing Dino Rabbits in the main deck, so game 1 you have Dino Rabbits. You can control the field if you have Lagia, Dolka, and a lot of answers to your opponent. Whether it be mirror match or playing against another deck. And then game 2 they're gonna side against Dino Rabbits. So by doing so, they set more cards maybe to try to stop Rabbit from coming out, or Lagia, Dolka, and all that jazz, or unless they have the Veilers in hand to negate Rabbit's effect. And they set, so usually they set more, whether it be monster like Spirit Reaper, Snowman Eater, Marshmelons, Gellum Duels, stuff to stall Rabbit can't get over, like stuff that Lagia, Dolka can't get over, so when you side into game 2, you can just destroy all that stuff usually if they're not gonna mess up your plays. By playing Inzektors, you just pop whatever they say. I don't know. It's like a surprise fact. They didn't expect it, and then yeah. I mean, you guys should probably understand why I do that. But if I played Inzektors in the main deck, they would go into Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, or if they weren't playing as many darks in their deck, they would go into Shadow Imprisoning Mirror and stuff, and Macrocosmos, and game 2, when you side into Dino Rabbit, then your tour guides would be hurt, Sangan, your darks. So I don't really like playing Inzektors in the main. I'd rather play Dino Rabbits in the main and then just side into Inzektors. And depending on what I know my opponent plays, will decide whether or not I'm gonna be playing Dino Rabbits game 2, game 3, or Inzektors and stuff. So it's just, once you get the feel of it, you just choose what you want to play, and it's really fun. So I don't really do any tech siding for specific decks. I just switch between 2 really annoying decks for people, but they're pretty good if you do play them. So yeah, that's my deck profile. Hopefully I explained the stuff. Sorry about the sniffing and coughing, feeling kind of sick right now, but I just really wanted to get the deck profile done and get it uploaded, and let me know what you guys think, suggestions, and if you guys want to see any more videos, I'll try to take it to locals and actually record more. I did have some videos of it. I went to locals, and I was just playing in a local tournament for fun, and I played against Albert. Albert wanted me to record because I had my camera on me, and he was playing a unique deck as well. I could get the deck profile of that later, but he was playing Alien Inzektors. So yeah.